Hey there, welcome. It is Flower Friday.
Yes, it is. And we're excited to be here.
I'm talking over you.
I know it.
Yeah, we are so excited to be with y'all today. We have a fun project that we are going to be doing. So those of you who are watching us live, make sure to say hey in the comments. Let us know that you're watching and let us know where you're watching from.
That's right. A very good day.
That is right. It is Friday, and it's a long weekend for a lot of us. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with us.
Yes. We have got two little arrangements that we are going to make. One that's going in Amanda's house and one that is going on my front porch. So we decided we would just, instead of just making them for ourselves, we said we would make them and let y'all watch while we make them.
And this is going to be fun. This is going to be, you know, it's just going to be a sweet, I'm doing actually a little bit different than she is, but
hey,
so they're going to be
Diane.
our own styles, but we just wanted to share them with you so that y'all could take a look.
Yes. And I think these are going to be fun to make. And hopefully you'll see how easy they are and you can make something that you want to make.
That's right. So let's go ahead and let y'all, well, first of all, let me introduce us.
Yes.
Let me introduce us for those of you who might be new to us. I'm Amanda. This is my mom, Sherry.
Yes, I am.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's right.
Those of you who may be new to our channel, welcome. We are so excited to have you here for Flower Friday. We are live every Friday at 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes, and we make wreaths or we will make arrangements. There's no telling what we'll be making.
Yes, there's no telling what we'll get into
that's
on
right.
this Flower Friday show.
That's right.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Suzanne. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Diane.
We are so excited about today. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I'm working with.
Yes,
like
and then
I said,
I'll tell you what I'm going to work with.
We are making arrangements for our own homes. This one's going to go in my kitchen. Where is yours going to go?
Mine is going on my front porch, and it's actually a little container that you could hang up if you wanted to, but I'm just going to sit it on a little table. So, because I actually use a big wreath on my door. Well, not on my door, but on my porch.
Yeah.
So, and my porch for spring and summer are going to be in these colors, the yellow, white, and blue. So
why don't you show them what you're going to work with, and then I'll show them the
okay.
supplies that I'm going to be using.
I've got this little container, and I believe I got this at Michael's last year.
Look at the bottom. I think it says Hobby Lobby. Does it say Hobby Lobby?
Oh, it does. It does.
I thought I saw a Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
Hobby tag.
Sorry. So I got this at Hobby Lobby. I have already put my Oasis in here, and Amanda will show you about that, and my stuff.
Moss.
Moss. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of it. I'm like, what is this stuff? Yeah, I went completely blank. And I'm going to be using some of these really pretty blue ranunculuses. I've got lemons I'm going to use. I've got some pretty baby's breath that I'm going to be putting in it. And some of my pea leaf. So, and then I've just got a tiny little bow that I'm going to put on it.
Yeah, and a lot of times I think people think, when they think table arrangements or floral arrangements, you think, you know, it's got to be something extravagant and hard to make. But these are going to be floral arrangements that are simple, that anybody can make, and that are going to be really sweet and pretty when we get done.
Yes, and Chris says she's excited about this because she has a big wraparound porch.
Ooh.
I wish mine is going to
yours is
wrap
pretty.
around. I've got a big one,
yeah, it's
but
a big porch. It's all the way across.
We're fixing to remodel, and so I'm going to have a bigger porch. I haven't even told her that.
I didn't know that. See, she keeps stuff from me.
Yeah, but I'm not sure exactly when. But anyway.
Well, mine is going to go in my kitchen, so I'll show you what I'm working with. I kind of have a farmhouse style. I've got a little bit of a mixture. I've got some farmhouse, a little bit of glam, but this is going to be more on the farmhouse style. So I have this container that I believe, this may Walmart.
Got that from Walmart.
Yeah, this came from Walmart. And so it's got the little chalkboard where you can write whatever you want to on the front of it with, you know, a chalk pen or even just regular chalk.
Yep.
Then I have some really pretty cabbage roses in
Aren't they gorgeous?
Kind of a peach color.
I'm loving these. They are gorgeous.
So I have those, and I have some various greeneries that I'm going to be using. And then I have the star of the show. I've got some faux artificial peaches that I'm going to be using.
Those
in
pretty?
Mine. And I've got some berries too. But, you know, you could keep the berries out if you wanted to, but I'm going to add those in there.
You're going to need some sticks and stuff to put your...
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you how to start this off. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do when you get your container, this container I think was about $5.
Mm-hmm, seems like
it was like $4.99 I think from Walmart. And I just got some Oasis. Now, I just used some leftover pieces that I had laying around, but I've already got them glued into the bottom. So what I did was I just cut the pieces, and I wanted to make sure that they fit really securely in there. So I cut enough pieces to make sure that it fully covered the bottom. And I've got my Oasis, I've got my foam probably about, I don't know, 4 inches. Mm-hmm. And then so I've got just a little bit, you know, maybe 2 or 3 inches from the top, where I'm going to put my moss next. And so that's what I'm going to do next. I've got this preserved moss that I'm going to put inside. And what I'm going to do for that, I'm just going to place it and just fill up the inside, because I want it almost coming out just a little bit. You know, I don't want
peeking out.
Yeah, just kind of peeking out. Like, I don't want it, you know, too much covering the outside and the rim, but I do want it peeking out just a little bit. So once I get it in there and place it where I want it, and you can see hers, she already has hers in there.
Like I've already got mine, and I use the floral pins like what she's using.
Yeah, so once I get it placed where I want it, I want to make sure that it's securely in there. So I'm using Floral Pins, and you can get those at any kind of craft store. And I'm just going to put a few of those in there just to make sure that it stays in there real good. Now, you don't really have to use very many.
No, it doesn't take very many.
It only takes a few. That's not going anywhere. You can see that.
And you can actually even use wire. If you don't have any of the floral pins, just cut a little piece of wire and make a little U just like that, and just use that. Now, I will tell you, it does better if it's a little thicker wire than the 26 gauge. It's a little hard to do it with the 26 gauge, but you certainly can.
Yeah, if push comes to shove.
Yeah, if you
and
don't
you can't come up with anything else. You can, you know, grab your floral wire.
Yes, and I wanted to say real quick, hello Charlotte and ZT, because they're watching. So hello,
hey there.
hello, and also Trina, I hope you had a wonderful birthday and that you're feeling better. So okay, now
all right, so. We did have a question. Someone in the comments asked us if we're using instant glue or hot glue, and we are using hot glue. This is a glue skillet right here, and it is from a company called Surebonder. It's a great product. I love it, but if you don't have it, you can definitely use a glue gun.
Exactly. And honestly, you know, you don't necessarily have to glue all of the things in. I like to especially putting it on my front porch because, you know, we do have wind and that kind of thing, so I don't want anything coming out, so, you know, I will glue it in, but you wouldn't necessarily have to. If you're just going to put it on your table or something like that, you can just make the arrangement and just not glue it in, but that's just an added thing.
So what I'm going to do, I don't know if y'all saw me, but I really just went over there and grabbed some eucalyptus that I had, but I'm not even going to use the eucalyptus. I'm just going to use the stem, and it's just because I had it right there and I forgot to bring my stems. So,
oh yeah.
But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put my stems into my peaches, because I don't want to lay them just right on there. I kind of want them to stick up just a little bit, because once I get the greenery and all the flowers in there, I don't want them to get hidden in all that. So, and you can show them how you've already got stems.
So I've already done the same thing. I just cut the bottom off of a long stem that I had of some berries, and I just used the bottom part of the stem and cut it off and glued it right in here, because these are styrofoam, so you can, now they do have a hard piece in the middle, but if you angle it kind of at an angle going up, you can certainly get it in there and it's not going anywhere. So
yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the stems in mine because I didn't do it ahead of time. It just takes a couple of, just a little while just for them to dry.
Yeah,
it won't take
it
long
doesn't
at
take
all.
long at all. No.
And any kind of stems, leftover stems that you have,
yes, would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and depending on how heavy the fruit is,
these are really light.
Those are light, very light. Now these
light.
are a little bit heavier, so I did want a thicker, heavier stem for these. But those are really, really light.
Yeah.
So, and now for mine, I'm going to be putting my flowers in this, and I don't want, a real big elaborate arrangement. I wanted something really compact for this, and so I'm putting them really close. My first one that I'm going to put in, I want it just over, you can see how I've got it just over the top here, just barely, because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want a real large thing. I want something really compact.
Yeah, and for mine, I'm basically doing the same thing. I'm just using peaches and different color flowers, but it's really the same kind of technique.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put one right there in the middle. Hey, Luann, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, we hope you all are doing well today.
Yes. And y'all please share this video for us. We would really appreciate that.
And some of you may remember that we were supposed to be at market today.
Yes, we
but
were.
Unfortunately, my husband had to have emergency gallbladder surgery yesterday.
He's been in the hospital. He got out of the hospital.
He got out of the hospital yesterday. So I just couldn't leave him yet. So that is why
so we're a little bit disappointed.
Didn't end up going, but yeah, so we were a little disappointed, but things happen.
Yeah.
And that was something that just came out of nowhere, so.
Yeah, you just kind of roll with it when things like that happen.
You don't have a choice.
Family is priority.
That's right. That is right. Oh, somebody had asked where we got the flowers. The flowers actually came from, both of them came from Pioneer Wholesale. And I'm going to tell you, these are absolutely, I mean, y'all can see them, but I wish you could see them in person. They are gorgeous. They really, truly are. They're very good quality.
They are. They're great. And they're so, I love this peach color.
I do too. And they've got these in every kind of color. Okay, so here's what I've got so far, and I have just, like I said, I don't have them maybe, what is that, maybe 1.5 inches above the container, because I don't want them really, really big or anything. So I've got my flowers put in there, and now I'm just going to add my baby's breath.
Yeah, and I'm going to start adding my greenery because I'm actually not using the baby's breath, but
oh yeah,
I'm just going to place greenery. I like to go, when I do these kind of containers like this, I like to go all the way around the outside with the greenery. I don't really like to see a whole lot of holes. I like to use a lot of greenery with these farmhouse style, but if you like a lot of greenery, you can use a lot of greenery, or you can use a little greenery.
That's the thing. You can make them how you want them. And this, the baby's breath I got at Walmart.
We have had, I know y'all may have heard us talk about this before, but our Walmart has had some great
we've just been shocked.
items.
We have the tulips this year are amazing. They are amazing. And we just finished filming a tutorial on making a tulip wreath, so once we get it on our YouTube channel, you will have to go watch that.
It should be on there tomorrow, so if you're not a subscriber of our YouTube channel, be sure to head over there and subscribe.
Yes, because
it is a fun tutorial.
Yeah, and that is a fun one, and we do use, I think it was around, I think I figured out it was between $18 and $19 was all it cost completed to make the tulip wreath. So pretty inexpensive for a beautiful full wreath like that.
I wish I had it here to show y'all, but I don't.
You took it home, didn't you?
I will have to post a picture of it.
Now let's see, where do I need this piece? I think I'm just going to put it right here in the front. I got one more piece, but I'm going to save that one. And now I'm going to add my lemons. And I'm doing them the same way. I want this one over here on the side.
And you can see that my lemons are dry. Well, you may not be able to see,
except
but
that they're
I'll
not
tell
lemons.
You.
Her lemons are peach color.
Y'all, it's been
a long day. It really has. Oh, me.
Yes, my peaches are dry.
Yes, they are.
So I'm going to go ahead and put those in, but it only takes just a little while for those to dry.
Yes.
And I love using peaches.
I love using fruit in my arrangements and things. I think it just it's always fun to add some kind of different elements like that you don't normally use. And I love using fruit. Yes. Let's see. Okay, and I'm still going to add some greenery, but here's where I'm at. And I think I want to add one more of my ranunculuses. So I'm going to put that. And I'm just sliding the leaves up.
Yeah, I don't want a whole lot of those leaves in mine that are on the...
Not on, the ones that are on it, no.
Bobby asked where you find fruit at a good price.
I'm going to tell you, the peaches, I found a great price for those on Amazon. And so a lot of times I can find them on Amazon, A Floral and factorydirect.com. Both of those they do have a good selection of fruit, and when you can catch them on sale, you can get them at a good price. But usually I can find things on Amazon, and these
I like the peaches that we get on Amazon, and we'll have to find a link for those.
Yeah, we can do that.
But they're my favorite because they are like so lightweight.
They're so light, and I got a here they come individually wrapped just like this, and I think I cannot remember how much they were, but they were very inexpensive, and I bought like either 12 or I can't remember how many I bought. I bought a bunch of them, but yeah, so that's I have found them cheaper at Amazon than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So I love those peaches, and they're actually really realistic looking.
They are.
My little girl one time came in, and she just took a bite
out of it. She sure did.
She thought it was a real peach.
She was a little disappointed. Uh-oh, I just hit it. Sorry. I keep the button for our light is down here at my foot, and I keep hitting it. I've got to move that.
Yeah. So this is where I am.
About it.
I know it. You want to see a close up? Oh, I got.
Yeah, we've got glue everywhere. And this is where I am so far. And as you see, she's already added her greenery. I have not added mine yet. And I am using this pea leaf. That, everybody knows I love it.
A little of that too.
I have got this all over my house. I'm telling you, I've got all kinds. I've got wreaths and arrangements, all kinds of things because I love it.
Yeah, we use a lot of that.
And I'm just going to literally be putting it. I want this to be really, like I said, compact and full. So I'm putting, I mean, you could leave it without the greenery and it'd be fine, but I don't want to do that. So
I know some of you are wondering why we even put the moss in if we are making them so full like that. But really, it just kind of, when you look at the arrangement, you really just don't want to see the foam.
No, I don't want to accidentally see it.
If something kind of gets moved around, you've got that moss in there. And I always use it because I just really like it.
Yeah, and I just don't want to ever take a chance of seeing it, you know. Not unless I'm making something that, you want to see the moss, but This is not that time. I love this stuff.
Yeah, and so I've kind of got mine just peeking over just a little bit, and I'll put some kind of little cute little saying on there with a chalk pen.
Yeah.
But I've got some berries that I'm going to add in mine.
I love those berries too.
Just to kind of...
And they came from Pioneer also.
Yeah. Just to kind of give it another little layer.
Yeah.
So if y'all are working on any fun projects right now, let us know in the comments what you're working on. If you're making a wreath or arrangement, let us know that.
Oh, Carol said she loves both, but blue is her favorite color.
Hey, you know, blue is the color of the year.
It is the color this year,
so
and as soon as we
this year.
saw it, I started figuring out what I was going to do to my porch. So I knew I wanted to use it. I love this color. And now I'm just still adding. I know I keep turning it because I can't see it.
Well, I do too. I kind of rotate mine around.
Yeah, I'm hoping you can see it.
Work.
All I'm doing is I want it, like I said, I want it really, really full. So I'm just putting greenery everywhere. Anywhere that there is a spot.
I see in the comments several of you are working on Valentine's wreaths, which we have been making a lot of those lately too.
Yes, I hope we're about finished with those, and now we will start on spring and Easter.
Yeah.
It goes by, I know,
spring wreaths.
Unless you're in the business, you don't understand that, you know, people have to work on them so far in advance, but that's just the way it is. Because when people are ready to decorate for a season, they are ready right then.
That's right. And so we're also excited because next week our Design with the Pros Club is opening to the public.
We are so excited about that.
So we have not been open to the public for several months now.
Yes.
And so we're really excited. I know we've had tons of messages from you guys like, when are you opening? When are you opening?
Yep.
So we're opening next Thursday.
So y'all coming up Thursday.
Well, yeah, coming up Thursday next week. So y'all put it on your calendar.
Yes.
Because we're only going to be open for 5 days and then we'll be closed again.
That's right. So you don't want to miss it.
No, you don't want to miss it. And we have some really fun things coming up this year.
We do. We are excited about them. And I think you will be too.
I think so too. Let's see. I've got a little stem sticking out here, so I'm just going to clip it off.
Yeah.
Take my clippers and clip that right
now. I just wanted just a teeny little bow, and it's because I'm using this in my wreath, the wreath that I'm going to make, and I will probably end up making it, you know, on one of the Fridays. But I'm going to be using this kind of ribbons, or this pattern, so I wanted to tie it in with everything. So I just made just a cute little, simple little bow, a little hand-tied little bow, and I put it on a floral stick. And I'm just going to put it here on the side just to tie everything in. And I will turn it around so that you can see it.
I wish I had one more little tiny
What
peach.
You need? A tiny peach?
I don't know, not tiny peaches, but a tiny peach flower.
Oh, flower? Here, I mean... you could probably use one of these.
A little tiny different, but I might.
They're a little different. Put a couple of them in it and it'll work. Yeah.
Those are pretty.
Those are pretty.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
Those came from Michael's.
I'm going to add a couple of these in here around the corner.
Yeah. So
I kind of, for mine, was looking... I'm kind of going for this soft, feminine kind of look.
That's very pretty. I love that. Now, I think this is ready for my table. One more piece of greenery. Let's see, where do I need it? I think I'll put this one right here below it.
Where we're at with that?
Yes, isn't that pretty? So if you find a little container that you that you like, or if you find one on sale, or anything that's something simple like this, don't be afraid to just play with it and find something pretty to put in it. And you see, we made this with the lemons, the baby's breath from Walmart, and the ranunculuses and the greenery. And that was all it took. So you can certainly do that. Was not hard at all.
And I know...
So don't be afraid to try these.
That's right. And that's what I was just about to say, because I know we get a lot of messages and DMs from people, and they say, well, I'm just afraid to start. I don't know where to start, and I'm scared that, it won't look good, or that I won't know how to do it, whether they're talking about making wreaths or arrangements. And the main thing is you just get started.
Yes.
Just try some things, play around with things. Trust me, when we started...
Oh, you could not imagine.
I know we've said this before,
yes,
but you don't even want to see some of this stuff.
No.
You don't even want to see some of the wreaths that we made and arrangements that we made. You would laugh at them today.
You
but,
really would.
Everybody starts somewhere. And you just have to take that very first step.
And the truth is, especially if you aren't making them to sell, you're making something for yourself. Just do what you love.
Yeah.
Find the colors, and it doesn't matter what somebody else loves. Just do something that you love, and you can do this.
And listen, making wreaths and making, arrangements, it doesn't have to be that hard.
No.
I know a lot of times, especially in our minds, we make it out to be so difficult, and, it has to take 3-4 hours to do. But it doesn't, You can really simplify the process, and, you can make beautiful things.
Yes, you can.
That don't take a long time, and,
Yes.
are simple to make, but still make a statement. This is a very
exactly
easy
right.
arrangement to make. I mean, it's really just greenery and berries, and then we have the flowers and the fruit, but it's not hard to do at all.
Yes. Oh, Donna said her aunt is watching. Well, that's great.
So this is fun. I'm probably not going to add a ribbon to mine. If I do, I might just add a small little burlap bow or
something just to tie in the farmhouse.
Yeah, tie in the farmhouse.
Look.
But I
think that's cute as it can be.
I'm kind of liking it without a bow this time.
Yes.
Y'all know I love ribbon and bows.
Yes. Trina, I love blue and yellow too.
Yes, isn't that a pretty color combination?
And as soon as I saw that the blue was this year's color, my mind started going crazy. I started thinking about all that you can do with this color,
So y'all remember in the next few months, when you see blue and yellow everywhere, y'all remember that we told you that was going to be popular.
That's going to be big. Yes, it is.
Blue and yellow. Yes. Lemons are going to be really popular, too.
Of course. Are lemons, and I've seen quite a lot of peaches, too. And I love peaches. And, of course, we live in the peach capital.
We live in,
so
we're in Alabama, but our county is, known for its juicy, amazing peaches. We're known for our peaches.
We have the peach water tower, the whole bit.
We have the peach festival.
Yep.
The peach parade.
Peach queens. Peach everything. Yes.
So we know a thing or two about peaches around here.
Yep. So that works perfectly, and I think that is just lovely.
Yours too.
It is. So
we might have to swap.
Yeah, no. I love yours.
Well,
it's beautiful, but this is going on my porch. Yeah, I made this to go on my porch.
Let's see. Carolyn, yes, these are centerpieces. Mine is going to go in my kitchen unless I change my mind. I'm planning on it going to my kitchen, and hers is for her front porch.
Yes, because I'm doing this. These are my colors. And we have a tutorial on YouTube on making pillows. I think we did them for Christmas, didn't we? didn't we do Christmas pillows?
They were just
or maybe they were just regular.
Just throw pillows.
Just throw pillows. And so I am going to use that technique and make some pillows for my porch.
Make
for
some
my
yellow,
yellow and
blue.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be.
I am for
you
my.
could even do the ging. You could even do some gingham.
I could. Wouldn't that be
buffalo
pretty?
check.
Yes. So yes, I've got a lot of ideas, and I've just got to find my dish towels because that's how we make those.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make some pillows and make my big wreath because I have to have a great big one. So I can't remember what size actual wreath I use, but it's pretty,
around a 30-inch.
Yeah, once we finish it, it's pretty big.
Well,
so
I think you use a 24-inch.
I think I do use a 24-inch, and then by the time we finish, it's big. But I have a big blank space, so I need a big one. So
Brenda says, y'all do an amazing job on your arrangements and wreaths. My next question is, what do you do with them the next season that comes around? I think she's saying, like, first of all, a lot of our arrangements and things we sell. Mm-hmm. But if we're using them for ourselves,
we've got we actually have a tutorial on changing your wreath and using the same one. Don't we have that one?
We do. We actually repurpose the wreath for the next season a lot of times.
If it's our own, the one that we're using ourselves. But yes.
And then what I like to do is I change things out. I'm one of those decorators.
She changes constantly. My husband would go nuts.
My wreaths, those of you who watch us often and follow me on social media, I change up my wreaths like I'm changing my
weekly.
shoes.
Yes, she does.
I change my wreaths. I change my decor. So I keep them. I keep most everything, and then I just change it out as my mood changes.
As her whim. Yeah, she'll get a whim and change it.
But as far as storing, like the wreaths that we make, and that we don't either sell or need to use right away, we have pegboard on our walls. Our whole shop is just walls of pegboard. And so we just hang them. So we have wreaths hanging everywhere.
Everywhere. Every square spot.
And then some things we will give away, for auctions and things like that.
Yes,
So there's a lot of different things that we do with what we make. Susan says, is the Greenery pea leaf bush?
Yes, it's pea with a
yes, but we actually use two different kinds. Yes, but not both pea leaf, are they?
No, this was pea leaf.
I can't remember
the one that I used. You used
some pea leaf.
You used the green and cream boxwood.
Yes,
from both of them from Pioneer.
This is one of the, they have two shades. They have more of a green, and then the more of a frosted look.
Yes. And Deborah said she is that she actually changes hers out frequently too.
Yeah, well, so I'm not the only one. That makes me feel good. Carrie said, I love this. Well, thank you.
I just realized I had on my Bluetooth the whole time. Sorry. Through the whole thing. I forget that I have it on.
She wears it all the time.
I wear
People
it so
think
that
she's
I
talking
can.
to
Yeah,
herself
they think
all the
they
time.
think
She
I'm
goes
talking to myself.
into stores.
Yeah.
They think she's talking to herself, which maybe she is. It's
A
just
lot of
ploy.
times I am. Yeah, a lot of times I am. But sometimes I'm on the phone, and you just don't know it. So
let's see. Yeah. Diane, this year is going by so fast. I mean, it's already almost February. I can't believe it.
It is.
All right.
It's like the older you get, the faster time goes by.
See. Philip or Diane, I think somebody was asking about the Bodabra, maybe.
Oh, and
trying to read y'all's comments.
Yes, we don't. I can't see
They're
them that
so
good
quick.
without like getting up to it.
But yes, you did not use the Bodabra for that though.
No, with this one, let me find.
It's just a little hand-tied bow.
It's just a little hand-tied bow. I mean, just
and
easy,
this is actually
easy.
I don't know, did you tell them that it was not wired ribbon?
No, this is not wired ribbon. I didn't cut that big enough.
We actually meant to order wired ribbon.
I did. I thought I ordered it. So I will tell you what I'm going to do with this. I'm actually going, because I have, this came 33 yards
so we got plenty
of this. So I'm going to make a rag bow for my wreath. So we do have a tutorial on making rag bows. So, but that's what I'm going to use it for. But for this, I just made a little loop and just pinched it, made another little loop just like that, and then just used a piece of wire through it, and then just dovetailed my ends just like that. I just put a piece of wire. Do you
want me to cut you off a piece?
Yes, would you cut me a piece? And just I mean, just a simple little bow. I just made 2 loops. So let me do that one more time so you can see. And you see I use my mouth to hold to hold my stuff. I just made 1 loop just like that and just pinched it, and then I just come under and make another one and bring it right up here to the side just like that. And see, I'll cut this one off to make it even, and then I just take a piece of wire and come through, bring it around, hold everything in my hand, and then just twist my wire, and then just bring this one down, and then I'll just cut this one off to make it even. And then I just will dovetail my ends. It would be better if I had a good pair of scissors, but these scissors don't want to cut.
It might be better.
Yeah, but I've got them now. But just like that, and then I've got just a little quick little bow.
Yeah, and that's a good way to use this ribbon that is not wired. Now, when you're making your wreath bows, you really generally want to use wire.
Yes, you definitely do. But now, if you're going to use non-wired, if you have some or you accidentally buy it like I did, then you do want to make your loops really small, because they're not going to stand up. They're going to be just falling everywhere if your loops are big. So that's why I just wanted just a little one.
And I know someone in the comments was asking where the containers came from, so I'll just tell you that again. Mine came from Walmart, so it was like $5, I think $4.99.
Yes, and this one, because the tag's still on the bottom, says $7.99.
Was it?
So,
but
and
it was probably
from
on sale.
Hobby Lobby. Yes, and I think I got it at the end of the season last year. Yeah, $7.99 from Hobby Lobby.
All right, well, we'll hold these.
And like we said, you could actually hang this, because it does have the little handle thing in the back, so you could make it as a door hanger, you know, or put it on your wall or something if you wanted to, but I'm just using it on a table. So there you go.
All right, guys. Well, thank you all so much for joining us.
Pea leaf
you can actually go to
Ranch House.
Yes, Ranch House Wreaths or Ranch House Crafts. They do sell the pea leaf last time I checked.
So if somebody has the link to Ranch House Wreaths, put that in the comments if you don't mind. But yes, they sell the pea leaf. They sure do.
And now for those of you, I know I've had several ask about our Design with the Pros Club. We are opening next Thursday. We'll be open for 5 days.
Yes.
So you have a short little window of time where you can join.
So jump in right then.
Jump in, because
go get on the wait list.
Get on the wait list if you are not already on there. You can go to our website, go to our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com. Click the button that says join the club, get on the wait list so that you're notified when we open up. And now while you're on our blog, be sure to check out all of our DIY tutorials.
Yes, because we've got a bunch of things. We've got more arrangements there. We've got tons of wreaths. We've even got recipes.
That's right.
Yes, check out that.
Yeah, and y'all make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Grace Monroe Home. Click the little bell to get notified when we release new videos, because we have a brand spanking new video coming out tomorrow. It should be released tomorrow, and you guys are going to love it.
Yes, and it's going to be a tulip wreath, and the tulips that we use are so pretty.
Yes, and this one is an inexpensive wreath, but it is gorgeous.
It will make a statement.
That's right.
On your door. That's right.
Well, thank y'all guys so much for hanging out with us for Flower Friday. This has been fun.
Yes, this has been fun. We wanted to do something different, and I can't wait to decorate my porch
Yeah,
with
so
this.
we'll take pictures.
Yes,
wherever
we
we
will.
place them, and we'll let you guys see what it looks like in our homes.
That's right.
All right, guys. We thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to hang out with us every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Time for Flower Friday Live.
That's right. And somebody asked what time we would open on Thursday for Design with the Pros. It'll be open.
It'll be at midnight.
At midnight. That's right. So at 12:01 on Thursday morning, you can.
The button will pop on.
Will pop on
at midnight
on our website, and you can join then.
And so when you wake up, just come hang out with us.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you next week.
Yes, we will. Y'all have a wonderful weekend and a great week next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.